Their bus flips on its side, and a few quick-thinking elementary students get to work helping their injured friends in the middle of some chaos.
I was thinking I need to get these kids off this bus because you never know what's going to happen to this bus.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Richard Rogers.
And I'm Laura Warren. Good to have you with us.
We're told that bus was carrying 18 children, the driver, and a bus monitor.
Burke County school officials say the bus driver, 79-year-old Shirley Myers, had a medical issue and passed out while she was crossing the railroad tracks on Haddon Pond Road. That bus tumbled down the embankment and flipped. Christie talked with some of those kids who were on board who are being considered heroes today. Christie?
And for good reason, Laura. We're talking about 4th and 5th graders here, but yesterday they graduated to adult status when they acted well beyond their years.
It's like I heard my bus driver telling my bus monitor that something's wrong.
And it was. Eliana Gomez's bus driver, Shirley Ann Myers, fell short of breath and lost consciousness while she was at the wheel.
Then when I looked out the window, all I seen we was going down into that ditch, and we had fell down in it.
The bus tore through this grass right here, rolling off the road and down this embankment, eventually landing down here on its side where you see those tracks in the red Georgia clay. All of this happening with 18 students on board. 5th grader Buddy Miller was one of those students. He sprang into action.
Then I went to all the doors, kicked them all open. Me, Eliana, and DJ got all the kids out. I went right back in, got all the book bags. Then after I got all the book bags, I ran to the nearest house I could find and got 2 adults.
Man, how did you know what to do?
I wasn't even thinking. I just went straight to work and didn't even think.
Buddy, Eliana, and another student named Dominique Smith worked as a team, helping unload the younger kids to safety. All of a sudden, 11 and 12-year-olds became adults.
Why did you feel a responsibility to make sure that the little kids were okay?
Because they're little kids and they need to live their life because they're not that big, and I want to see where some of them get to go in life.
Now, thanks to these kids, they get that chance.
They were calm in a turbulent situation. Looking back, I don't know if all of our adults would have handled this as well as our students did. They were remarkable.
Unbelievable at such a young age. I mean, he's exactly right. I think there's a lot of adults who would not have been able to handle it as well as they did.
It made me think how I would react, and I don't know if I would have reacted with as much grace as they did in this situation. But here's another cool story. There's another hero in this story as well. The adult bus monitor, Teresa Martin, she tried to grab the wheel and lead the bus, but doing that, she took a beating also. She, at one point, the school system said she was actually hanging outside of the bus, and then when the bus hit the embankment, it jolted her back inside. So she's a little sore today, but she is at home recovering.
You could see how steep that drop was from where you did your stand-up there. They took a tumble.
Very steep, hard to walk in the shoes I was in, so I can only imagine how scared those kids must have been.
Was the bus monitor knocked unconscious too? The kids said they had to go grab an adult.
No, the bus monitor was not unconscious, but the kids, I think, were just a little calmer in that situation.
They knew right what to do. They didn't need an adult's permission. They knew exactly what they needed to go do.
Wow. In this situation.
Well, good to know they are the ones you want in a sticky situation.
Every time.